So failure is not an option. It's not. In your business, failure is not an option when certain things are happening in your life. Now, there's a lot of different ways that people go about creating a business, structuring their day, doing different things to be successful. And success is measured in different ways by different people. But when it comes to actually being successful in your business and making sure that your business grows, failure is not an option. It's not an option when certain things happen in your life. Now, I was on a walk this morning, and one of the most powerful moments in my life, in my day, is my morning walks. These walks are conversations with God. And when I don't have my conversations with God, I don't feel clear in the day. I don't feel like I have the power and the clarity in my mind to be able to go all in on my day. That's one of the ways that I start my day to be able to make sure that I'm in power for the entire day. So my conversation with God today was all over the place to start. All these ideas about business, all these things that it needed to get done at the office, all these things that I need to get done with my teams, with my clients, you name it, so many different things. And I found myself rambling off on what should I do here? How can I do this? Is this going to work? Is this not going to work? Just rambling. And then I realized that I was told to slow down, to slow down. And I'm going to tell you how failure is not an option in your business here in a minute. But I had to slow down to understand that myself as well. And when I slowed down this morning, my conversation with God was completely different. It had nothing to do with business. It had everything to do with me, with where I am, with how I'm feeling, with what's working in my life and what's not. Nothing to do with business. So that conversation with God was extremely powerful. And I continue to have those conversations every morning because that's what gives me clarity. Now, from that conversation, there were some ideas that came up about business down the way after I got clear myself. And failure not being an option was part of it. Do you know how you can make business failure not an option, meaning you succeed with your business no matter what? Well, the answer is simple. It's to be happy. And I'm going to go into detail on the business part of happy here in a minute, but let me tell you a little bit about what happiness is for me. I'm happy with the direction that my life is going with my wife. The connection that I have with my wife today is stronger than it's ever been since we got married in 2008, since we met in 2004. The connection that I have with my kids today, from my oldest coffee dates with Lexi that are turning into pickleball dates with Lexi, to my two middle kids, really seeing them grow into develop into young teenagers or preteens, and to my little baby that I get to play with all the time. I'm happy with the connection that I have with them. I'm happy with the connection that I have with God. I'm happy with the direction that my body is going, the focus that I'm putting on my body this year to create a weapon out of this vessel that God gave me. I'm happy in all those parts of my life. What does that do for my business? Well, it allows me to go into my day in business and be clear on what needs to be done. I don't have distractions coming out of every direction when I'm working on creating a business. What does that do for my clients? Well, it allows me to be all of me for them, to provide the highest levels of customer service that I can provide because I'm clear with everything else in my life. Now, how do you do that? How do you create happiness in your business? Well, one, first you have to be happy with who you are and what's going on with you, period, no matter what. And to create happiness in your business, well, to start, are you happy with the business that you're in? Do you go to work? Do you go to the office? Do you go to meet your clients? And can you truly say that you're happy doing what you do? Are you working with the right clients is another way. Are you working with the clients that you want to work with and that want to work with you? Or are you just out there trying to figure out anybody that needs to buy and sell real estate? It's great to be able to buy and sell real estate to anybody. It's even better when you're selling and buying and investing with people that connect with you. Are you creating the right message? Is the message that you're putting out to your market, to your sphere, your scope of influence, the people that know you, the right message of who you are? Are you being real? Are you being authentic? And are you being the person that they need to be able to hire to help them with their real estate needs? If you're being authentic and real in your messaging, if you're working with the people that want to work with you and making these strong connections, giving them the highest levels of customer service that you can provide. If you go to the office daily saying, this is what I want to do with my life, failure is not an option, because you're going to go in with intent. You're going to go in with commitment. You're going to go in ready to do the work each and every day, no matter what. The good thing about real estate is there's many different roles that you can have, many different hats that you can wear if you're not happy in your current situation. So I encourage you to explore that, to figure out what makes you happy in real estate. What makes you happy in your business? How do you provide those highest levels of customer service to your clients? And more important than that, are you truly happy with the life that you're creating? And if you're not, what needs to change to be able to put you on the path of happiness? What needs to change in your personal life? What needs to change in how you see you, how you operate you with your body, with your relationships, and your purpose? When you're doing what fills your soul, then you're happy. And failure is not an option.